Welcome to Tyler's Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is March, almost said June, March the 12th, 2025. We're going to be talking about AEW results. There was a little funny part because somebody don't know how to use a chair. Like, seriously. And they got a debut. We knew this guy was going to come in because they had a video package of this guy. And they're having this international championship tournament. There's going to be 4 guys, whoever qualified matches. 4 matches, 4 guys will be in this fatal 4-way match. I believe it's next week. Whoever wins this 4-way match will be facing Kenny Omega for the International Championship at Dynasty. So, they had 2 qualified matches on Dynamite. They're going to have 2 on Collision. I won't be doing those matches. But there's a lot of guys I don't know names, so I call one guy Lucha Guy. So, don't get mad at me. So we got a Tony Storm segment. She said a whole bunch of things. She called herself a lion. She said fighting her is like a zoo. She did a good job promo, okay? She did a good job. I enjoyed it. But after when she's done and she was doing her poses and acting like she's from Hollywood, she got attacked by Megan Bayne. It looks like Megan wants the next shot at the not the NXT, the AEW Women's World Championship. Looks like Megan Bayne wants it. We got some interviews. We don't know who's going to go for the tag team titles. We got an MJF segment. He said a whole bunch of things. He made excuses and all that stuff because he lost at Revolution. But the big thing is that MVP showed up. And he says MJF is missing something. He's missing the ruthless aggression. Stuff like that. He gave MJF his card. MJF rejected the first time, saying that he was a world champion. And the special word from MVP was. And then he took the card. Will MJF join the Hurt Syndicate? We have no idea. And then we got Kenny Omega to start off the show, talking about his win. He wants to thank people. He wants to thank the wrestling fans because he never thought he could do this again. And now, he will be a fighting champion. He will face whoever wins this tournament for his championship. He wants to face the best. We had some interviews. We got Jon Moxley. We heard that next week there will be a street fight for the AEW World Championship before Swerve gets his title shot at Dynasty. It will be Cope getting a rematch against Jon Moxley. Something is going to happen. Jay White was questioned. Did he hit Cope with the briefcase by accident or on purpose? He said he did it on accident. So let's see what happens next week. Will we see next week, we see a heel turn from Jay White. I believe that's it of segments and all that cool things, I guess. All the important segments. I forgot to tell you guys one thing for NXT. Next week on NXT, there's going to be a Women's United States Championship match. Yes, it's supposed to be a SmackDown title. But Chelsea Green wrestled in NXT and she got pinned. Remember that. Last week. And we heard that Soruka is the one is getting that title and Zarya is training her hard. So, we will see. Ladies and gentlemen, first match of the evening, we got the Ops. Hook, Samoa Joe, and Shibata. Shibata will be facing Ricochet at Collision to get to the International Championship Tournament. Who's going to win that match? Well, the Ops was having a match with 3 jobbers. The winner of that match was the Ops. And then we got Powerhouse Hobbs teaming up with Hologram. My first time seeing this guy wrestle because he always wrestles on Ring of Honor or Collusion. Now he's wrestling on Dynamite. Ow, my hand. And they was facing Brian Cage and a luchador that I don't remember his name. It was a pretty decent match. Hologram was pretty good in the ring. This luchador kind of botched like a springboard. It's okay. He botched another move. But it's okay, I guess. The winner of that match was Powerhouse Hobbs and Hologram. Congrats. And there was a woman Hologram. That nobody knows who she is. Maybe everybody else knows, but I don't know. Because I don't watch Collision. So I didn't know about that. Well, the Beast Mortis wants to get to the International Championship Tournament. He wants to advance, but he has to face a wild card. And the wild card was Speedball Mike Bailey. Mike Bailey made his debut to the AEW, and he had a great match against Beast Mortis. The guy is great in the ring. You saw what he did in TNA, and he's going to bring it to AEW. He did a good job, but the winner of that match was Mike Bailey. Max Caster. I don't know what this guy is thinking. Why does he always think that he's the greatest wrestler alive when he can't even make it a minute? Right? He can't make it to a minute. He's not surviving. He can't even survive a minute. It's like a freaking beat the clock with Max Caster for his opponents. How fast can you beat Max Caster? The person that accepted this challenge was Takashita. And Max tried to get himself elevated because he said, "Oh, you're here to put me in the Don Callis because what Max Caster could do with Don Callis. What can you do for his team? His team won more titles than you could. You won trios and tag team titles because of Bowens. Let's say that because Bowens doesn't lose in seconds." And then he says, "I could do something that you couldn't do is beat Kenny Omega." Dude, you can't even beat one guy. So how can you beat Kenny Omega? Kenny Omega should be accepting this challenge because he said Max Caster says he could beat him. But the winner of that match was Takashita in seconds, of course. And then we have Willow Nightingale versus Ford. The winner of that match was Willow Nightingale. Nothing big happened, but the funny part was after the match. Ford attacked Willow Nightingale with a chair, and she used the weakest hit to hit Willow Nightingale with the chair. Does anyone know, any of these women know how to use a chair in AEW? The people don't want to get hurt with the chair? I have no idea, but nobody's, the weakest hits. It's like watching Thunder Rosa trying to save somebody with a chair, and she didn't know what to do with the chair. Supposed to whack people with it. Not the weakest hit. Oh, man. Chris Statlander came out to say Willow Nightingale tried to fix up their friendship. I guess that was a thing. I guess in collusion. And then Megan Bayne came out and attacked Chris Statlander and Willow after she tried to give her a hug and try to help her up. Willow pushed Statlander away, and then Megan Bayne did her double clotheslining, knocked them out. Our main event will be whoever wins. They will face Mike Bailey, I believe. No, not face Mike Bailey. Will be in the Fatal 4-Way match next week. It will be Orange Cassidy versus Hakachi Zero, trying to be Penta. Some Luchador. I thought it was a pretty decent match, but the winner of that match was Orange Cassidy, and then he got face-to-face with Mike Bailey. Was that a big debut? Yes, it was. But I got rumors that there's 3 top guys that might be coming to WWE. Zilla Batu. Ray Phoenix. He is officially a free agent. And Aleister Black. Those are a big 3, man. Zilla Batu is doing a great job in the independent wrestling. I'm hoping, I watched the second episode of WWE Evolve. Pretty good. You got some NXT guys showing up. Wendy too. I'm happy that these NXT guys actually getting opportunities. We saw Oro Mensah at TNA, and now he's coming to Evolve. Raleigh Osborne, we haven't seen him since Chase U disband, and now he comes over here. So I guess NXT stars could sign up to be at Evolve as well. So that's pretty cool. I'm hoping that we get some independent wrestlers, top independent wrestlers. Some people that I do know. I only know one, and that's Kylie Ray, and she did have a match. She did have a match. And there's a girl named Zeta Steele. I've seen some interviews of her, and I guess she's a top independent wrestler, but I haven't seen her wrestle. So, I don't know how good she is. I'm hoping we get some top independent wrestlers, because there's a lot of them that me and my dad watch in Destiny Wrestling, and I'm hoping they get picked to be part of it as well. There's a lot of good Canadian independent wrestlers that could be in this. Josh Alexander is technically an independent wrestler. He's not signed to anyone no more. He's not in TNA. He's not signed with AEW. He's not signed with WWE. but he could sign with WWE and go to Evolve. That would be crazy. Even Hammerstone, he just left TNA. He could come. And he wrestled on NXT, so we know what he could do. So I can't wait to see what Evolve has. I don't think they're going to do all these big surprises on the first 2 episodes. I think they're going to give all the guys that they already have a chance to wrestle. Because what's the point of bringing those guys in if you're going to bring some surprises in? I think they're going to give those guys a chance. The guys that they already signed from the WEID to wrestle. Because some of these guys never wrestled yet. And show the W Universe what they could do. So I'm hoping that we get some surprises like in the next couple months. Or maybe 2 months. I don't think they have a lot of wrestlers to make their debuts. So there could be some surprises. But I don't think they're going to have one match, a debut match, and then we get surprises. I think they're going to have a couple matches, and then we get some surprises. That's what I'm hoping. That's all for me today. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I will see you guys tomorrow for TNA results. Bye-bye.